Has anyone ever just straight up told you they want to have sex with you right off the bat? Not at the end of the date when mutual attraction is clear and you're about to kiss for the first time. But right from the get-go, before the date started, perhaps as an opening message on a dating app. If you're dating women, it's possible, sure, but usually, guys have to work for that kind of knowledge. You typically have to be polite, charming, and flirtatious before she gives you tangible confirmation of your desirability. Signs she's interested in having sex with you. Inviting you to spend alone time with her. If you don't know each other well, and she's interested in spending one-on-one time with you, that could be an indication that she sees you as more than just a friend. Why? Women typically prefer to spend time alone with men they feel comfortable around. If she doesn't know you well enough to feel platonically comfortable, some of T. had desire to be alone with you might instead be part of a dynamic of sexual attraction. She might ask a question like, "What are you doing later?" or, "What are your plans for the weekend?" notes Barrett. These are ways she's letting you know that she's available. In particular, if she's inviting you out for drinks or invites you back to her place or wants to come over to yours, those could be signaling her intentions. Alcohol's capacity to loosen one's inhibitions means it's often associated with sexual or romantic situations. This is part of why bars are such common first date spots. And spending time together in private as opposed to public means it's easy for things to progress to intimacy. Having flirtatious conversations. One of the most common ways to signify interest is to flirt. Talking to a person in a way where you're subtly trying to convey your attraction without necessarily telling them you're attracted outright. The only problem with this approach is that flirtation can vary wildly from person to person, so it can be easy to misinterpret polite conversation as flirtation, or vice versa, in some situations. Women will give verbal clues, in cases like this, says Barrett, such as offering multiple compliments. Of course, that might be a case of her being polite, but compliments about your looks or appearance could be more likely to be sexually charged than, for instance, telling you you did a good job on a class or work project. Touching your body intentionally. One classic sign of female attraction is breaking the touch barrier. By and large, women are often on their guard around men, so being willing to touch you is a sign that she's comfortable. Barrett notes that the touch aspect of attraction can play itself out in different ways. Some not even necessarily involving touch itself. Her desire to touch you might begin to manifest itself first as a feeling of being attuned to your body and physical presence. She will get closer to you when she talks, he says. She will give you laser-like eye contact and be extra attentive to what you're saying, not checking her phone or looking around the room. She might fidget like a young girl. She might bite her lower lip. However, if it progresses to actual touch, that can be a really clear sign of her interest. Many women will touch you on the arm as a sign that they're interested in something more physical. He adds, a big giveaway is when she goes from touching your arm to your chest, which is a more personal place for a woman to touch a man. If she's touching your arm, She might be interested in sex with you, but she might also just be a touchy person. If she touches your chest or torso, she's almost definitely interested. Responding positively to your advances. If you're the one leading the interactions, one sign that she's interested is if she's encouraging your advances rather than giving you negative or neutral responses. If a woman is comfortable and relaxed with you, open to being touched, especially if she feels understood and cared about, she will be responsive to your affection and caresses, says Tessina. If you move forward at a pace that's not too fast, and she responds, she is open to having sex. If she stops, you should stop. In that situation, it's possible that she's attracted to you but not ready to get sexual just yet, in which case giving her time might be what she needs. Or it's possible that she's not interested at all and unsure how to express it exactly. Just remember that you shouldn't press the issue. Pressure will only make her less comfortable than she already is. Telling you she wants to have sex. Ultimately, none of these signs are foolproof. Even seeing all of these combined isn't proof of consent, only, as Engels says, an enthusiastic yes is. You shouldn't assume someone wants to have sex with you unless you've asked and they've consented, she explains. The idea that certain behaviors are choic means she's down for sex and should be willing to do it is a fallacy. Even if she'd taking off her clothes and you yours, you still need to check in here and there to be sure she's comfortable and willing to continue. She should do the same for you.
Thanks for watching. Kindly like, comment and share. Subscribe to my channel. Push the bell icon to receive a notification whenever we release a new video.